Good evening, everyone. We are live. We're here to talk about the Capcom Spotlight that's going to be happening in just a few minutes. I didn't want to start it too early because, listen, I just don't want to waste anybody's time with any nonsense. So here we are. We're going to be waiting for it. I got the screen ready to go, ready to rock, and we shall be live shortly. So let's wait. Anybody coming in the chat? Let's take a look and see if anybody's arrived here already. Talk to anybody who's showed up and want to do this live stream with me. But either way, here we are, folks. Yes. Capcom Spotlight. I am looking forward to it. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about very briefly before this event even starts is that I'm going to be streaming directly after this. I'm going to cut this stream, then I'm going to go back to Resident Evil Village because I'm on the final boss. So I'm on the final boss right now. I'm ready to rock, ready to go. We're going to do the stream. We're going to take like a 5-10 minute break. And then from there, obviously, we're going to give our thoughts and everything else beyond that. Then what we're going to end up doing is we are going to go to the Resident Evil Village stream. I'm going to finish that, take a small break after that, and then I'm going to start an entirely new stream. That's right, folks. It's a busy night for the mag. And then I'm going to be going directly into Death Stranding 2. We're going to be starting that from the ground up, and I hope you're all excited to see what's going on there. But anyways, we are just a few minutes away, maybe even 30 seconds away now from this event happening, and I'm going to pull up the screen very shortly. And yeah, other than that, that's it. I want to thank everybody for coming out to the chat last night, as a matter of fact. Everybody was so awesome and so incredibly supportive. And of course, all my channel members, to all the maggots out there, I appreciate every single one of you guys. So absolutely incredible that you were there for all of that. But anyways, we are going to do that. Let's watch this. Let's pull this up over here. I'm going to pull up another screen here. And I'm going to get that live chat going, folks. Yes. 30 seconds, folks. 30 seconds. I'm not going to be that kind of thing. Hey, we go. Here's Voyager88. We got in the chat. We got Ben Angelo in the chat. Lotus Spree is here. Oh, is in the house. We've got Cyber Gunter's in the house as well. He's going to be here. We got DAF. Let's effing go. Hey, Matt Cullen is in the house as well. Hey, Mag, how are you? I am super, super happy and super excited to do this. So we are going to get into this right now. I think the show is about to start. 52 seconds away, folks. Here we go. 52 seconds away. And I'm going to pull that out. Oh, and of course, they're buffering. And they're buffering like oh man, they must be getting overloaded on YouTube or something, right? Because they are buffering like crazy. What? This is ass trash, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Why is their music so effing loud? Yeah. I'm looking at the live chat from the other one that's saying laggy, 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 laggy. Unreal. All right, we got 16 seconds here, folks. Let's see what they drop for. Man, these guys really suck today. Yep. The whole chat on the other side is spamming lag, 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 lag. That is unfortunate. We got 18 people in the chat right now. Christopher K, what's up? Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right. Joshua Gladden, thank you, buddy. Pundo, what's up, buddy? Love you, Meg.
Hello,
I appreciate
everyone.
it, man. Return to Raccoon
Welcome
City.
to Capcom Spotlight.
Bobby Hawk,
For
what's up?
today's show, we'll be covering updates to games that are out now.
Hey,
Plus new
DAF.
info
Can I
on
call you
upcoming
DAF or
titles.
DAF? Either way, it's awesome. Thank you very much for being here. Jesus Rodriguez
This
is here.
includes
What's
the-
up, buddy? Holy Capcom, you guys are
Includes
sucking
behind
ass
the
right now
scenes
with your
info from our
stream.
developers. So be sure to watch until the end.
the live
Now,
chat on
let's
the other
take a
side
look
is
at
saying
today's first title.
they're all dropping L's in the chat.
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into
Jon Snow,
reality.
welcome.
With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality.
What's with this guy's voice?
We create life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
Magnum, welcome to the chat, buddy.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
There you are. All better.
You patched me up?
I am DI-03367. They are pragmatic creators.
Hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? I'm good. Get behind me!
I think I can help.
Jesus, Capcom. This stream is garbage.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
I bet you every
Looks like we're
YouTuber in
gonna
the
have
world
to
right
fight
now
our
is
way through.
freaking the F out over this.
What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Pretty cool so far. Pragmata. There we go, folks. All right.
Hey, D.I.
I said I am
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Okay. Wow, so Capcom's dropping 2 big titles in 2026, ladies and gentlemen. That's Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem, both drop in 2026. Capcom is coming in strong.
Introducing Capcom's newest IP, Pragmata. An
Pragmata.
all-new science fiction action-adventure with a unique hacking twist. It's been a while since we first announced it, but we're excited to have the game ready for you in 2026. Today, we will go over some of the unique points of Pragmata.
All right.
Encountering an android with a heart. You play as Hugh Williams, a member of a team sent to investigate a lunar research facility that's lost contact.
He
When
looks
a
like the
lunar
dude from
quake
Dead
strikes,
Space.
Hugh is separated from the team. He finds himself saved by Diana, an android girl.
There you are.
All right.
All better.
Now they must work together to return to Earth. Hugh, a bit sarcastic, but a kind soul. And Diana, a curious and enigmatic android. This is how an unlikely adventure between a human and android begins. A mix of puzzle and action.
No puzzles, please.
In Pragmata, combat begins with disarming the enemy's armor.
All right.
Otherwise, you will find it difficult to inflict any real damage. This is where Diana comes in.
What does
Let's
she do?
use her hacking ability on this enemy. Moving the cursor through the panel, you take down their armor. And now, it's Hugh's turn. Take aim at the enemy's weak points. Passing through more blue nodes increases damage, and the enemy's armor stays exposed for longer. With an arsenal of unique weapons, take on the rampaging bots. What enemy will you hack first? What weapon will you use? Thinking on the fly in the heat of combat, and how you handle the multi-sided situation will be key for success.
Listen, I don't doubt Capcom for 1
We
second,
can't
but I
wait
mean
for you
this.
to try this compelling
I don't
new
know. This is
combat
not really
system.
grabbing me right now.
The AI-controlled lunar research station.
What do you guys think about this so far?
In Pragmata, your adventures take place at a lunar research station. They are researching a new material that can be used to 3D print almost anything, from microchips
I see the stream is much
to
better
cars.
now. I guess Capcom
And
got
giant
their
structures.
shit together.
Now, however, The lunar research station seems void of human activity.
All right.
Only the lifeless world and the AI remain.
Yeah, Bobby
Use
Hawk, I
thrusters
agree with
to
you,
move
dude.
around the lunar research station. You will also need to hack the systems blocking your progress.
Fuck, I'm not sure, man.
By
Like I said, I don't want to doubt
combining their
Capcom,
abilities,
but like this
you
seems.
and Diana can explore this world together.
Yeah, Christopher, it's gonna cost $80. You know it.
Pragmata will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and Steam.
Okay.
This summer, we'll also have public hands-on for
Oh wow.
Pragmata.
Okay, we're
Experience the
gonna. I got some
gameplay
people
you
going to
just saw
Gamescom this year.
firsthand.
They can give me a first-hand report as to how this game is actually going to play
combination
out.
of puzzle and action combat. We are looking forward to many more events where you can get your hands on Pragmata.
All right. Yeah, Voyager, I'm not feeling it, dude. He's saying that definitely not a day one. I'm kind of vibing that,
Please look
dude,
out
man.
for more information on Pragmata on our
Or I
official
should
social channels.
Say
website,
I'm not
and
vibing
stores.
it as much.
And don't
Yeah,
forget to
yeah,
follow
Bobby Hawk, man,
and
I'm
to
with you,
add
dude.
Pragmata
Joshua Gladden.
to your wish list.
I'm excited. I was excited for Pragmata. Not so sure now. Yeah, man. I don't know, dude. In terms of like the excitement for it, I'm gonna give that a 5 out of 10.
Check out the latest trailer for Sagat.
Yeah, puzzle and combat, not a good combo. Yeah, I agree.
番組をご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。
Thank you for tuning in,
ストリートファイタ
everyone.
ー
I am
6のディレクタ
Yuki
ー中山で
Nakayama,
す。
director on Street
本
Fighter
日は
6. Today,
私か
I'd
ら
like to
皆
share
様
with you
に
the
最
latest
新情報を
information
お
about the
届けい
game.
たします。6月5日に
Street Fighter 6 for the Nintendo Switch 2 was released on June
発売
5th
することができました。
to an
より
inferior
多くの
screen.
方々にゲームを遊んでいただいて開発一同大変嬉しく思っています。また先日イヤー3に登場するキャラクターのラインナップも発表させていただきました。イヤー3ではサガット
So far, what I'm gathering from the chat right now is that basically that Pragmata really didn't
ユニ
hit,
ットが登場する予定です。
which is unfortunate because,
さ
like I
て
said,
本日はイヤー
Capcom
3
is
最
like
初に
the
登場
bee's
する
knees,
サガッ
right?
トの映像を少しだけではありますがご用意いたしました。どうぞご覧ください。
that you know what, Pundo, you're not wrong. Okay, I'll give you that. He says at least they're trying something new. That I agree with 150,000%. Instead of the same old, right? But I'm just saying the presentation of it didn't really grab me. You know what I mean? It's like when you watch a movie trailer that doesn't do anything for you. What is this? Is this still Street Fighter 6? Yeah, I guess so. He's wearing gloves. Okay, now punch her in the face. She's gonna kick him in the balls. Yeah, Top Gamer, I agree. I'm not really a puzzle type of guy. I mean, I'll do like minor puzzles in games, but it's not my focus. Like someone wanted me to play that game Blueprints, and I'm like, nah, thanks, bro. I'm okay. Not really my thing. That's true, Voyager. A demo will definitely could win us over. Let me tell you something. That will definitely happen because they're gonna drop. I know at Gamescom you're gonna be able to play Resident Evil and Pragmata, but you know that down the road, probably in late fall, maybe like October or so, you'll be able to have playable demos for both. Seeing that they have marketing rights on PlayStation, my guess is that it'll be available on PlayStation in the first month, and then a month later on the Xbox platform. Sagat is coming August 5th. All right. Or Sagat, however you want to say it.
The Emperor of Muay Thai, Sagat, is ready for battle.
Why is he carrying a giant log?
Players can also get the World Tour experience with Sagat.
Hey, Sonic
deep in
M,
the
what's up?
mountains
Or
of
N,
Thailand.
excuse me. Sonic N, how's it doing, man? Man,
The
I've been waiting for
Emperor makes
Sagat
his
since
landing on
Street Fighter
August
6
5th.
release. Tiger uppercut. Tiger.
To prepare for Sagat's release. The Sagat Arrives Fighting Pass will be available starting from July 4th.
I don't know, Daph. I don't know, brother.
Premium rewards include Sagat's Wanderer avatar
Sonic N,
gear.
I'm good, brother. I'm good.
And we've also prepared some throwback stickers and emotes.
Oh, to answer the
From
question that I
Sagat's
got
days as
earlier
the
in the
boss
chat
of
here,
the
someone was saying I
original
thought you were playing
Street
Death Stranding 2. I'm doing the reaction to
We're
this
also
first,
increasing the amount
then I'm
of
going to take a
content
small
in the
break.
fighting
I'm going to
pass
start a
that
new
can be
stream
used
where I'm
in
going to
fighting
finish
back.
Resident Evil Village. It's only going to be about a
Use
40-minute
EX
stream.
color.
Once that's finished, I'm going to bump everybody off, and then I'm going to start Death Stranding 2 about 20 minutes or so later after
Ken's
that.
EX color.
So I'm doing 3 separate streams tonight. It's a whole marathon for them. It's a mag marathon. It's a magathon tonight, folks.
as well as art and effects to use with the game's Challenger customization feature.
Cyber Gunter, I agree, buddy.
We're also prepping music tracks to use in fights and more for players. Please check it out. Finally, we have information about the long-anticipated Outfit 4 content. Check
As long
out
as
the
it's
designs
scantily
of the
clad,
7
I'm in.
characters that will receive Outfit 4 content with the Sagai
Like Chun-Li
update.
is far too dressed for my liking.
Cammy.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! All right, Cammy. Cammy just got a... Oh, my God.
Manon.
Ow.
Jamie.
Not him. I don't want to see you with no shirt on, dude.
Kimberly.
Damn.
And Aki.
Oh, my God. Okay.
We're
Folks.
continuing work on Outfit 4 content for these characters.
Yo.
And of course, are working on Outfit 4
Iron
for
Storm,
the
what's
rest
up,
of the
buddy?
roster. So please stay tuned.
Let me tell you something, man. Those new skins, no pun intended, just won me over. I'm gonna give that a 9.5 out of 10 just for that.
皆様にお届けできるよう開発チーム一丸となって最終調整に取り組んでおります。
Yeah,
後日
Chun-Li.
サガとの
God
ゲ
damn
ーム
it,
プレ
even
イトレーラー
Cammy,
の
dude.
公開も予定しておりますので、
Oh, man.
楽しみにしていただければと思い
And
ま
that
す。
Jamaican chick too, man. Oh,
これから
dude, I
も
want them
ストリートフ
all.
ァイター6をどうぞよろしくお願い
All
し
of
ます
them in my hot tub right now. No stream tonight, folks. I want all the Street Fighter 6 chicks in my hot
an
tub.
update from Capcom Esports. We'd like to tell
Iron
you about
Balls
the
is in the
Capcom
chat. What's
Pro
up, buddy?
Tour, a global
Joey Abs
competition
is in the
for
chat. How long
world's
did I miss?
best
You only missed
players.
about 13 minutes, dude.
Players
All
the
good.
world over
You
will
missed
battle it
Pragmata,
out
though.
in regional qualifying
We'll
tournaments.
talk about it later.
The Capcom Pro Tour 2025 Singles Tournament Tour is now accepting entries.
All right, who's
Anyone
registering
is
for it?
welcome
Let's
to
go,
join.
man. World Tournament Tour. Let's go.
Compete for a spot in the Capcom Cup 12 tournament, which will determine the world champion. Just like last year, the tournament will be held in the Ryogoku Kokugikan
I'm good, Iron
Arena
Balls, I'm
in
good.
Japan. The champion of this year's tournament will once again receive a whopping $1 million
Holy
prize. You
shnikes.
won't want to miss out on the intense battles this year as players
That's some
fight
big
to become
dollars right
world
there.
champion. For more information about the tournament schedule and how to enter,
Woo!
check the Capcom Esports website.
Wow. You know what?
This
That Street
acclaimed
Fighter
new
6?
fusion
That
of
was really
action
good.
and
That was a good
strategy.
showing.
Kunitsu-Gami, Path of the Goddess, has released on the Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay. The Japanese
In this
partnership
original
continues.
Japanese-inspired
Hey,
world
80 Storm, what's up, dude?
with exhilarating
Hey, Cyber Gunter
stand-flying
has just
sword
become
action,
a magnificent maggot. Thank you for the member.
and fight alongside
Amazing,
villagers
dude. Thank
as
you for the
enjoy
sub.
this
Thank you to
unique
join
game
the
experience.
Legion of Mag. You are now a maggot.
You can
Welcome
also
to the
use
army
the
of
new
maggots.
features of the Switch 2.
Cyber Gunter,
and
I will
play
add
using
your name
mouse
to the
control.
picker that you see on the bottom of the screen right now. I've got every single channel member on there. I am going to add
Fun
that to
playing
you.
with the controls you want.
I'm going to add your name right after the stream before I start the next stream.
Compatible with handheld mode. You can enjoy the game anytime.
Yeah,
anywhere.
Iron Balls, I saw that you had some trouble with that. Iron Balls, yes, in case I didn't say it earlier, welcome to the Legion of Mag. You are now a bona fide maggot.
Kunitsu-Gami, Path of the Goddess.
All right, that
is
looked pretty
available
cool.
now.
Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, digital version
Also,
$39.99.
the
That's
action
actually
and
pretty good.
strategy is further enhanced with the new extra content, Otherworldly Venture, added to all available platforms.
Cyber Gunter spamming those emojis in the chat, folks.
In the
Look at my
other
big
world,
stupid
beyond
face
the
there.
Torii gates,
And then I got my
protect
pony
the
one there,
maiden
Better
from
Call
nightly
Mag,
attacks
with the
sea.
unicorn on it. I even got
As you
Kratos
earn
smiling.
rewards by
And then, of course, I have
outlasting
me
each
plating
wave
up
of
some
enemies.
food. I thought that was kind of funny. I'm like, I'm just
On
going
an
to do this.
ever-changing battlefield,
That's an emoji now.
determine
Me
who will
plating up a
fight
surf and
and
turf,
win,
steak and
and
steak
how
and
to
shrimp.
best use your rewards. Aim for a high score amid infinite strategies in this challenging and satisfying gameplay mode. How long will you be able to defend the maiden from the seethe in the other world?
From the what? From the...
Following its initial release on July 19th last year, Kunitsu-Gami, Path of the Goddess, will celebrate its
All right.
one-year anniversary next month. We have prepared a small token of our appreciation for the many
Steak and
fans
shrimp
who have
does
played
sound
the
good.
game.
Iron Balls spamming in the chat as well. I love it. All available platforms. Okay, let's see what this nonsense is. What the fuck is this?
Presenting Yashichi Waves, A Mazo talisman that changes some music in the main game to 8-bit style.
No, don't do that. I played 8-bit. I don't need that in my life anymore, man. Enough with that 8-bit stuff. You know, like when these indie games come out and they're like, oh, well, we made an 8-bit game. I'm like, dude, I played 8-bit for 12 years. I don't need to do it anymore. I'm 50 years old. Give me the new stuff.
This can be obtained in a free update available at a later date to both new and existing players.
Jeez.
Please look forward to the update coming soon.
Not looking forward to that update.
Kunitsu-Gami, Path of the Goddess.
Okay, mama, che cazzo vato? Let's go, man.
Platforms.
Too much focus on this game, folks. I'm giving it a 5 out of 10.
Now.
It's pissing me off. Yeah, Bobby Hawk, it's not me, dude.
Next, please take a look at today's lineup of Capcom titles.
Yeah, dude, it's not us. It's the Capcom stream itself, man. It's really shit in the bed. YouTube is not playing nice right now.
Including the legendary Capcom vs. SNK series. Enjoy training mode and a gallery featuring sounds and artwork, as well as easy-to-use one-button specials.
Ion Storm, thank you so much, man, for the support, man. And I watch all your videos too, brother. Go sub to Ion Storm right now. He's in the chat. You see it? IXONSTORM. Go sub to him right now. I mean, he's a great dude.
A remaster from the Swordplay action series.
Hey, Onimusha Samurai's Destiny. Nice. I might actually pick that up. It's like 30 bucks or something.
A memorable cast of characters returns to weave their deep and complex tale anew.
Yeah, CyberGuard did the Capcom stream itself. I'm giving it a 2 out of 10 right now.
For modern consoles.
I want to play Onimusha so bad.
Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny is available now.
You know, I might actually buy that and stream it right before the new one comes out. This one here, The Way of the Sword. There you go.
Next entry in the Swordplay action game
yeah, Bobby Hawk, man, it's not. I don't think it's you, dude. YouTube is not playing nice. It's okay. All right, we're still getting the gist of it.
His formidable rival, Sasaki Ganryu. How will the clash between them unfold?
Oh, this looks so dope.
Stay tuned for more.
All right, they're going to show us more. So, holy shit, this is coming out in 2026 as well. So, it's unbelievable. You're about to have...
Digital sale is here.
Oh, here we go.
Monster Hunter Wilds is on sale for the first time. Experience the most evolved action and improved immersion in any Monster Hunter to date.
What else you got for sale?
Make sure to check out other Monster Hunter games.
Oh, okay. Bobby Hawk, let me tell you something, man.
In celebration of the horror series' latest thrilling news, Resident Evil games are on sale at great prices.
I mean, I already own all of them on both consoles. I bought them both on Xbox and PlayStation.
But that's not all. Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yes!
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Ace Attorney titles.
Sonic, again, I tried playing Monster Hunter. It's really not my thing, but I appreciate it for what it is. It actually is really cool, but it's just not really my thing. Yes, let's go!
From the creators of the latest Resident Evil.
Here we go, folks. This is what we've been waiting for. Yes.
開発のコンセプトは病みつきになる恐怖というのを掲げてます。恐怖を乗り越えるね、気持ちよさ、そこのカタルシスってやっぱこう脳汁が出るんですよね。それ自体がもっとやりたい、遊びたいっていう中毒性を生む。そこに徹底的にフォーカスしてみたら怖いけどゲームとしても楽しい。
Yes, I love that with just the lighter.
かなっていうのがビッグゲームの出発点です。
Oh, it is confirmed first person. I understand you could change between first and third person. Offline single player game. Yes, thank you very much. 10 out of 10.
バイオハザードで一番重要なのは恐怖体験だと思うんですけれども、今作においてはその恐怖体験っていうところにしっかりとフィーチャーした内容に仕上がっているんじゃないかなと思ってます。
So they're going back to scary. Outstanding. I'm in.
今回の主人公は FBI 捜査官グレイス・アッシュクロフト。内向的で怖がり。バイオハザードとしては割と新しいタイプのキャラクターを作ろうとしています。プレイヤーと同じ目線で一緒になって怖がれるこういうキャラクターを狙っています。物語の中でもちろん彼女も恐怖を克服し成長していくんですけども、
This is so good, man.
なので銃の扱いも慣れてますし、
That kind of looks like the
活躍するキャラクターになってます。
Raccoon City Police Station.
レオンを主人公にしようっていうのは実はずっとあったんですけども、
Leon's been a protagonist enough.
を使ったバッチバチのホラーっていうのが割と難しくて、落ちてきたバケツにびっくりするとか、 そういうレオンってそんなみんな見たくないやろっていうところで、
Right.
じゃあホラーと食い合わせ悪いよなっていうのがやっぱりありましたけど。
Okay, very cool idea. So the more she's scared is probably going to scare us more as the gamer.
ご覧になって分かるようにグレース自身がすごいいろんな目に遭うんですね。 PV で断片的には入ってるんですけれども、逆さずり一つとっても顔の赤らみ高揚感であったりとか、
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a new member. We got Ion Storm. He's just joined the Legion of Mag. He's welcome to the Magnificent Maggots. That's right. Ion Storm has now joined the ranks of the Magnificent Maggots. Welcome, my friend. Greatly appreciated. Everybody, welcome him in. Spam the hell out of my stupid face in the chat with your emojis, with the emojis. There it is, brother. And don't forget, folks, anybody watching the stream, go sub this channel, man. Go check them out. Let's support each other out there. That's what we're here for.
臨場感のある、
Thank you so
ゲー
much.
ムプレイっていうのが可能になります。三人称視点だとキャラクターの肩越しでの視点というところで、アクショ
Okay.
ン、そういったところが
Oh,
よ
look
く
at
見
that.
えるゲームプレイになると思いますので、アクションが好きだ
Oh
な
my
って思う方には、三人称視点の方がおすすめです。
Oh, God, this is so good. Okay, so this is after the nuke.
30年近く
Or the missile strike, not a nuke, but you know what I mean.
ゲームの舞台として登場します。
Wow, yes.
その当時アンブレラ事件っていうのでシリーズがヒットして、それ以降もさまざまなキャラクターたちが、いろんなラクーンシティで起きた事件をきっかけに
So this is after the events of Resident Evil 3. Okay, I got you.
人間成長した
30 years, I think.
そこに今回この表現
Yeah, Iron Storm, man, it does look sick.
作り手としてはやっぱりかなり緊張感を持って臨ませてもらったっていうのが大きかったですね。
ラクーン事件に関わった、もしくはラクーン事件に巻き込まれて大きく人生を変わってしまったり、命を落としてしまったりと、そういった登場人物がたくさん出ます。レクイエムは彼らに向けての言葉通りの
Oh, cool. That's why it's called
という
Requiem.
と、バイオハザードシリーズ、ラクーン事件、アンブレアをきっかけに生まれたシリーズのある種一つの区切りという意味でレクイエムというタイトルをつけています。
Excellent. So it's like an homage to everybody that came before.
2026年2月27日に発売予定です。2026年3月にバイオハザードシリーズ30周年を迎えます。30周年記念タイトルの名に恥じぬようなゲームとして本作
Capcom, you have never let me down. I mean, with Resident Evil anyway. Maybe Resident Evil 6 was a bit of a misstep. That was fantastic, man.
グレイスの母親は
大きく方針を転換してですね、
実写映画を目指すというところで
Does look like a
Further
live action.
interviews with the creators that didn't fit into today's presentation will be released today on the Resident Evil portal.
All right.
Register your Capcom ID to see the rest.
Yeah, Sonic, and I agree with you,
ラクーン
man.
シティっていうところは基本触っちゃいけないもんだと。
Unreleased footage available now on the portal, so you have to go to the
Get
next.
ready, hunters. The guild has authorized a new Monster Hunter showcase for you.
All right, let's see what's going on here. So far, Resident Evil has saved this entire stream. Not that it was like bad. I'm just saying.
皆さん
Like,
こんにちは。モンスター
konnichiwa.
ハンターワイルズプロデューサーの辻本です。おかげさまで多くのハンターの皆様に楽しんでいただいております。本当にありがとうございます。
Bobby Hawk, it won't happen. There will not be a demo because the demo is going to premiere at Gamescom because they want people to go there. I'm predicting about a month or two after Gamescom, they'll be releasing it for the consoles and PC.
はい、
And PlayStation will get it first, just like they always do. Like, you remember that? All the other Resident
モ
Evil,
ンスターハンターワイルズディレクターの
all
徳田です。
Resident
よろしくお願いし
Evil,
ます
what's it called? Demos, they all came out
それでは
first because they got the
早速です
marketing
が
right, right?
無料タイトルアップデート第2弾のプロモーション映像をご覧ください。どうぞ。
Free title update. All right, let's see what they're doing. That Resident Evil was a 10 out of 10. And it's not biased because I love Resident Evil is my favorite series of all time. That presentation was a 10 out of 10. On again, let me know what parts you're stuck on, brother. I'll help you out. I'm literally on the final boss on my channel. Like, I'm going to be going back and playing the final boss right after this. You may not want to watch that for spoilers, but just letting you know, I've been through the whole game. So. Okay, some new animals or whatever, new beasts. And apparently a guy with a guitar. Okay. This is where I get a little weirded out by this stuff. What the hell does Fender have to do with it? What are you gonna give him? What are you gonna strangle them with guitar strings? Okay.
You don't get views like this sitting around back at base camp.
Yeah, Kojima with a guitar. Pretty cool. Looks fantastic. They use the RE engine for this too, right? Am I correct in that, folks? Let me know. Colt will play it now. Colt will play what I tell him to play. Where is that guy anyway? I figured he'd be on. Nah, he's not really a... He likes Resident Evil stuff, but he's not a monster Capcom fan like I am. Second free Monday, June 30th. Okay, though, that's like literally next week. Okay, so Voyager 88 says yes, they use the RE engine for that as well. I just couldn't remember because I remember playing it on Game Pass for a little bit. Which, one of the Monster Hunter games. I can't remember which one they had on Game Pass.
すごい期待されて今回ようやく皆様に
You know, it's really terrifying that in 2017, or 2016, Capcom almost went bankrupt. And now look at them. On top of the world is one of the best developers on the planet right now. It's absolutely crushing everybody's balls. Cyber Gunter, this is Monster Hunter Wilds. They're showing the new update and they're giving it out for free, dude. That's pretty awesome. If you're a big fan of the series, it's awesome.
レウスのライバルみたいな立ち位置をちゃんと作ろうみたいな、まあいろんな精鋭を集めてラギアチームみたいなの作ってね。
でその時にモンスターの担当してたのはまた徳田。そうですね。藤岡さんがディレクターで。
Sonic N, maybe it's just on the PlayStation. I don't know. Take a look at the PlayStation store, Steve. Yeah, Sonic N still saying it's still 70 on Xbox.
チームラギアですね。みんながこう日々こうより良いモンスター。
Onyx Thorndal, welcome to the chat, buddy. Welcome. This is Hi Meg from Bill's Nation. That's where I am, buddy. Bill's Mafia for life. Let's go. Bill's Mafia since 1987, to be exact.
モンスターですね。そうね。ワイルズでのこだわりっていうのをちょっと皆さんにもご説明したいと思うんだけど。
今回は水中ちょっとアクセント的なイベント
Underwater
的な
portions are more of an accent to the overall hunt. Yeah, that's really cool because it adds a whole new dynamic to the game. I think that's really cool.
昨今のそのプレイヤーのアクションできる幅っても広がり
Yeah, Daph, I think you're right, dude.
しかもそのラギアクルスらしさみたいなものを残したアクション設計にするというところがまず一つこだわったところです。ラギアクルスってトライの時からそうだったんですけど、水中でのこのシルエット、縦にこう伸びた時のシルエットっていうのは本当にかっこよくて、そこの迫力っていうのをぜひ感じていただきたいというところがあります。
All my life, born in 76. I'm born in 75, brother. We're practically the same. There you go.
ちょっとイベント的な水中のアクションっていうのも
I didn't really get into football till I was like 13.
実装することができましたので、そこも含めて
Well, technically 12. I was 12 years old, then I got into football, and Bills are my thing. I mean, I live like, for me to get to a game, it's basically 2 hours from my house to Buffalo, so that's like nothing. And that includes crossing the border,
当然
so.
あると思うんですけど、そこら辺で何かあります？
久しぶりにこうやって出てくるので、まあ全ての人がね楽しんでもらいたいので、総中婚とかも。
Those are pretty cool, man. I like the. What is this? What is that?
僕たち思い出強いモンスターってことも今のスタッフたちも本当に分かってくれてますし、本当に一生懸命取り組んでくれました。
なかなか面白い仕上がりになってると思います。
チェックするときに担当じゃない子たちでもこう見に来たりとかするぐらい。
Nice Iron Ball 79.
BGM とかもすごく
That makes you the ripe old age of 46, buddy.
ぜひ遊んでいただいてね、その辺はね注目していただけたらと思っております。
はい。
All right, man. That was actually really cool. That was actually pretty cool. I thought his name was Sergio. I'm like, it's an Italian dragon, ladies and
そして
gentlemen.
なんとセルレギオスが今回 登場
Bobby
しま
Hawk,
す
I
と
do
い
need
う
to
こ
get
と
some
で、
pirate booty.
セーレギウスはもともとモンスターハンター
Preferably a
4G
female, though. I don't need no Jack Sparrow in my bed, okay? Thanks a lot.
でモンスターハンター4の無印が実は海外版出てなくって 4G から出てるので海外の人も結構セレギウス馴染みある人も多いんじゃないかな。
So Sergio the Dragon is coming, folks. He shoots out fire and spicy meatballs. Be careful because he knows also how to spam melted mozzarella on your face and will blind you temporarily. We gotta watch out for Sergio the Dragon, folks.
元々のコンセプトにあったんで、そのあたりちょっと今回なんで、
There he is.
モンスターハンター 4G の時も僕がメインプランナーとして、自らこう、概要から調整まで行った最後のモンスターなんですけど、僕足の攻撃だと人輪をうまく使ってもうテンポ感を作っていってで後ろの回し切りを使って
Tyrod Taylor fan? Not really.
タイプのモンスターなんですけど、4G の時にモーションの子が提案してくれて面白かったのが斜めのキックしながら移動するみたいなアクションがあったんですけども、こう上下左右にステップするモンスター多くても斜め方向にしかも攻撃あたりを出しながらやるモンスターっていうのはあまりいなくて、
Man, they're really focusing on this Monster Hunter business. I mean, I know it makes them a ton of cash, but like, I figured they would like really spend the time on Resident Evil Requiem. What they did. I mean, the show was awesome, but I mean, they seem to be putting a lot of emphasis.
今ご紹介しました
Like I said, they must make a ton of cash.
いずれも星8の歴戦の個体としてフィールドに登場するようになります。かなりこう強力なモンスターになっておりますので、
I have my Flutie Flakes.
方はぜひチャレンジしてみてください。
Okay, let's move it along, folks. Too much talking.
For the second Arch-Tempered monster, we'll have Arch-Tempered Uth-Duna appear for a limited time.
Ooh, that
You'll
chick's
be able
hot.
to forge the new armor sets, Uth-Duna Gamma and Feline Uth-Duna Gamma. Arch-Tempered Uth-Duna will arrive in the
Sonic
future
N,
as an
I don't
event
think they're going to
quest
show
and free
Devil May
challenge
Cry.
quest.
Just a gut feeling. I have a feeling like they would announce something like that at like a Game Awards or something like that, like something big.
Crafting the final weapon.
Okay,
in
they're
a tree
really
allows you to
focusing
use
on
that
this
weapon
game.
as layered equipment. For Artian weapons, you'll get it after fully reinforcing the Rarity 8 weapon. For Palico
Yeah,
weapons,
Joey Abs.
you'll
Dude, I
need
agree
to
with you.
forge
Next,
high-rank
let's
weapons.
go.
We're adding brightness settings and filter effects to photo mode.
Okay, like, is this necessary as part of the showcase? This is the kind of shit that they should be like, if you want more information, go to the
And
portal
in the
or
character
whatever.
display tab, you'll be able to hide your handler, Palico, Sacred, and more. We're planning on continuing to update photo mode to make it easier to use.
Again, I think that they should have my personal opinion, I think that they should have ended it with Requiem. Like, end on a bang, you know what I mean?
We've added the ability to swap handlers. You'll now be
Exactly,
able to travel
Joey
with
Abs.
Aaron
Go to the
instead
portal
of
for this
Alma.
shit. Like, nobody cares about fucking brightening up the photo mode. I mean, people do, I'm sure, but like, not during a
As
showcase.
for support hunters, Mina, a hunter from Vespa
Yep.
unit who
Zap,
wields
you're
a
right,
sword and
dude.
shield will be added. You'll also now be able to select which support hunters participate in quests.
Holy Christ in heaven.
Furthermore, by playing with content added in the update, you'll be able to obtain a myriad of rewards.
What, fishing tackle? What are we talking about?
Event quests
Oh
that
my
allow you to
God.
forge special equipment.
No,
Quests
Joe, that's
that
not a
make it
remake,
easier
man.
to obtain armor spheres and decorations.
There's just add-ons to the existing game. The one that came out in February.
A challenge quest
Did incredibly well, though.
featuring
I gotta give him that.
And
Yeah, no
a
kidding,
free
yeah, Joey,
challenge
do a
quest
Fallout
featuring
76 collab.
Arch-tempered Uth-Duna will be available for a
Hey!
limited time.
Samaraj 357 best podcast Colt and you. Thank you so much. Just Shady X is
ここでコラボジェスチャーが入手できるイベントク
If
エ
you
ストに
just
つい
joined
て
now,
お
you
知らせ
missed
したいと
Resident
思
Evil
います。
Requiem showcase.
フェンダさんよりモンスターハンター20周
Yeah,
年を記
Voyager.
念した
If
コ
I
ラ
didn't
ボ
get
レー
drunk
ション
last
ギ
night, I
ター
100% would have
モ
had
ン
a
スター
beer
ハンター
watching
ヨー
that.
レウステレキャスターが3月21日か
However, I
ら
gotta take a
発
few
売し
nights
てお
off,
りま
man.
す。
I've
で
been,
ゲーム
I've
の
been
方で
dipping in the
は
sauce a little
期
too
間
much.
限定で配信予定のイベントクエストをクリアすることで こちらのギターが登
How
場
about
する
Fanculo
コ
with
ラ
the
ボジェス
with
チャ
this
ーがなん
Fender?
と入手できますということになっております。今回のコラボコラボが決まった時から結構チームもねノリノリでいろいろやってくれていろいろな
Oh, Shady, you missed it. That's too bad, man. It looks honestly. I gave that was the highlight of the show.
そのまままず 3D
The presentation of it was a pure 10 out of 10. 10
そ
out
のまま
of 10.
の形がゲームに出せるようにして使用感とかそういうのもちょっとデザイナーのこだわりの部分で足してあげたりとかしてまあ実際のこうちょっと使用感のあるようなまあところまでこだわって
Yeah, Cyber Gunter, this show's starting to slip, man. They're starting to lose my interest here.
演奏してくれてその音
Okay, Hendrix, just take it easy, okay?
とかもまあそのキャプチャー撮る時もまあサウンドのその演奏者の方にちゃんと指の動き
Daff, we're gonna be wasted if they keep if we have to drink every time they keep showing us shit.
チェックしてもらいながら全部のモーションしっかり撮ってますんで、まあそれなりに楽しい
What the fuck is going on right now? What is going on?
すごくこう映える
いいですね。
What is this
ジェスチャーなんじ
Fortnite?
ゃないかなと思います。
キャプチャー撮ってたじゃないですか。アイルーもめっちゃ踊ってたじゃないですか。あれも実際にジ
うわ
ェスチャーしたらオトマイルもあれをやってくれるってことです
エアギ
よね。
ターみたいなのをビーンってや一緒に入って一緒にうわーって
めっちゃ弾けてたね。
Yeah, thank you, Joshua. This is
関係な
ridiculous.
くわー
The showcase is dropping by the
そういうのを
second.
ぜひ見てほしいですね。
楽しくみんなで楽しんでもらえたらなと
I
思い
was
ます
saying that it was a solid like 8. It's going down. It's definitely down to a 6.5. Fuck off, man. Downloadable content
There will
now.
be a range of DLC with this title update as well.
Holy shit, dude. Nobody can. Well, I mean,
There will be
obviously
4
somebody
kinds
cares,
of
but
dance
like,
gestures
come on.
as free DLC.
It looks like my neighbor. She's
And
an
the
Instagram
cosmetic
model, by the way.
DLC Pack 2 as paid DLC. Those with the Premium Deluxe Edition or
Yeah,
the
thank you,
cosmetic
Voyager.
DLC pack
Hashtag
will
wrap it up.
automatically obtain it.
Yep, Sonic again. I see everybody in the chat is, Rodriguez saying the same thing. We don't need another Fortnite game. Yeah, I think the general consensus here is hashtag wrap it up, folks. Let's go, man. This is ridiculous. Ion Storm, yeah, man. Not long till Mafia Meg. Oh, man. Yeah, exactly. That's when usually when I watch the Xbox showcases,
also be
when they do
DLC
the indie
not
thing,
included in
that's when I
packs.
usually go to the bathroom and get myself something to eat and grab a beer. What the fuck is that? What is that? What is going on?
In the summer, there will be a seasonal event called Festival of Accord Flame Fate.
Festival of Accordions?
During
What is this?
seasonal
Weird Al
events,
Yankovic? We don't
the
need
decorations
accordions in this
and
game.
meals at the Grand Hub will change.
Oh my god.
And by playing during the event,
I see that
you will be
Sub-Zero's
able
there.
to get limited time only equipment, gestures, pop-up camp decorations, and more.
Bobby Hawk, you know
Festival of
what?
Accord Flame Fate will begin July 23rd.
I mean, it looks really cool, but like we got
Let's
too much.
make this summer
I hate to
a
say this,
hot
but we got this
one to
first world
remember.
problem with having way too many games out there right now. Okay, fuck off, man. Road map. The road is over. I'm gonna drive my car off the
無料
road.
タイトルアップデート第2弾は
Off a
ご覧
cliff.
の日程で配信予定です。追加モンスターラギアクルス、
Stupid
セ
ass.
ルレギオスが登場します。また武器の重ね着装備などシステム追加を予定しています。夏の季節イベント交わりの祭事踊り火の儀を開催します。イベントクエストにて歴戦王ウズトゥナが登場します。フェンダースペシャルコラボのジェスチャーが入手できる
do me
イ
a
ベント
favor.
クエストを期
This
間
is
限
the first
定
time
で
I've
配
actually
信し
had
ま
like
す。
outside of my live streams on
はい、今ご紹介
of
いろいろさせて
gaming
もら
live
いま
streams.
したが、他にも
Someone put like a swear word in the chat. I want to see what happens here. I want to see if there's like something I want to like be able to control here. Because Cyber Gunter wrote stupid ass cat, and then it says held for review, and I'm like, what?
その他もですね、遊びやすくなる調整っていうのを各種進めており
Any
ますので、
swear word, I don't care what it is.
ディレクターレター
Okay, there you go. Thank you, Voyager. Let me see what happened here.
いただければと思います。
Yeah, it's blocking it. Okay, I gotta fix that, folks, because I need uncensored chat. I'll fix that before the next stream. All right?
タイトルアップデート第2弾の詳しい情報は公式サイトや
No, Cyber
SNS
Gunter,
を
not
ご
at
覧
all,
ください
dude. You guys can say whatever you want in
タ
the
イト
chat.
ルアッ
I
プデ
think there
ー
must
ト
be a
第
setting that I
3
have
弾
to
は
take care of
秋
in
頃
the.
に配信予定です。追って皆様に情報をお届けする予定ですのでお待ちいただければと思います。 本日はこれにて以
You
上
all
と
see
な
it
り
in the
ます。
chat? You wrote that. You see that Bobby Hawk wrote ass licking
いつもの
fucking
掛け
donkey?
声で、笑おうと思っております。よろしいでしょうか。
You guys saw that?
せーの、一狩り行こうぜ。
Well, if that's the case, then we're good. Okay, while these guys are yapping on about bullshit, let's just talk here in the chat. I want to see what everybody... Oh, finally, for the love
That
of...
does it for today's presentation.
Okay.
Thank you for watching.
All right, it's done.
Before you go, we'll be holding a survey
Oh my
about
God.
today's show.
Doing one last thing.
Viewers of this broadcast are
Uh-oh.
invited to take part on the Capcom Spotlight website.
Okay. Yeah, YouTube is sensitive. My
Participants
goodness.
will receive a free wallpaper as thanks. A Capcom ID is required to participate, so take this opportunity to sign up if you haven't already. We
Yeah,
at
I'm going to change
Capcom
the
are
settings in the
excited
chat
to
so that
share
everybody
more
can say
news
whatever
in
the hell they
future.
want.
Please look forward to our next broadcast.
All right.
See you next time.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. And I would give that... You know what? I know the Monster Hunter thing went on for way too long, but I actually kind of think that was actually pretty decent. Like it clipped along nicely. It was 40, just around 40 minutes or so. Personally, if I were doing this, I would have taken. I know Monster Hunter Wilds is making them a ton of cash, and obviously they're really enjoying the popularity of the game. And of course, that was probably the most extensive DLCs, roadmaps, and bonuses and stuff I think I've ever seen in a video game. So that actually is pretty amazing. But either way, I still think it went on too long. I think that's the kind of thing the way they could have cut that in half, and they could have put the other half, just like they said with the Resident Evil Requiem thing. It's like, listen, if you want all the additional information and all the lists of all the stuff, go to the Monster Hunters portal or the Capcom portal, and then go from there, and you'll be able to like see everything for yourself. And of course, what's that going to do? That's going to draw your Monster Hunter fans over to that portal, and they will go and check it out. Me, as not a big Monster Hunter fan, I mean, I played them here and there, mostly on Game Pass, but I wouldn't go to the portal and waste my time because I'm not interested in the DLC and whatever else. I got way too much other stuff, way too many other things going on. So either way, that seems to be it. Okay, let's see what the chat is saying right now. I got Sonic N giving it a 5 out of 10. I got Cyber Gunter a 3 out of 10. Voyager 88 is saying 7.5. Yeah, that's exactly. I agree with him 100%. He says the Monster Hunter Wilds breakdown hurt it for me. You're not wrong. That hurt it for me too. The saving grace, obviously. I thought that Street Fighter 6 was actually pretty cool too. That was good. Pragmata, let's talk about that in just a moment. Resident Evil Requiem was a 10 out of 10. I think that's what it's going to keep it at around a 7.5 out of 10 for me. Just because Resident Evil. If Resident Evil wasn't there, this was easily a 4 out of 10. So that's just my Bobby Hawk saying 4 out of 5. You know what? Maybe I was a little bit harsh. I'm going to say 5 out of 10 without Resident Evil. Nothing but Resident Evil 9 for me. Yeah, Daff, you're absolutely right. So let's talk about Pragmata first, real quick. Pragmata, it didn't grab me. I was super interested in the title. I'm like, oh my God, we're going to be doing like a survival, not really horror per se, but sort of, why don't we call it a thriller? I was like, sci-fi thriller. Made by Capcom, looks pretty cool. You got an android girl on your back, and you could do all this kind of cool stuff, whatever. What didn't grab me was the combat. The combination of puzzle and combat mixed together, not really my bag. Certainly not my cup of tea. I would have to say that one was I was looking forward to that the most. I would say that outside of Resident Evil for new IP, I would have to say that was my most. Well, how should I phrase this, folks? Most disappointed in that one. Not because of the game, not because of the way it looked. It's just I'm not like you see how they did that puzzle thing where you have to like click, 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 and you have to hack into the system while the monster or whatever the hell it was, robot's coming towards you, and then it sort of freezes for a second as you're sort of navigating through the the hacking and all that shit. And I'm like, and then you start shooting at it. I'm like, no, that might really slow down the momentum of the action of the game and maybe the gameplay loop. It might slow it down a bit. However, I know people who are going to Gamescom this year, so they're going to be playing it, and then I'll get a firsthand report from people who actually had the controller in their hands and say, I played this game, and that was it. And then they could tell me what they thought about it. But either way, there was that. Resident Evil. That's the other ones we already talked about. Street Fighter 6, very cool. The other one going to like Switch 2 and stuff. All right. I didn't have anything against it. They didn't hold it on too long. Monster Hunter Wilds, we don't have to talk about that again. Way too damn long. They could have saved a lot of that for their the Capcom portal. Resident Evil 9, let's get into that real quick before we sign off, and then we're going to go off to a live stream after that. Live stream gaming, that is. Resident Evil 9 was a 10 out of 10. I love the idea that they're going back to Raccoon City, a bombed out Raccoon City 30 years after the events of Resident Evil 3, when they did the missile strike and the giant mushroom cloud had basically wiped out pretty much Raccoon City. So you're going to the ruins of Raccoon City. And if you remember the reveal that they showed at the summer showcase, they actually had the Raccoon City Police Department from part 2 there. You could see it's sort of bombed out, but it still had like the grand staircase and the sign was sort of dangling there. That was really cool. Amazing. I can't wait to see that you're going to basically be going through like what I would consider like a Last of Us style map in a Resident Evil world. That is so cool to me. Like basically borderline post-apocalyptic. I can't even imagine what creatures you're going to face, which by the way, they really didn't show the average enemy that you're going to be facing. They didn't show any of that. So I'm like, that is very cool. I can't wait to see what sort of evolved over 30 years, right? And sort of stayed alive after the events of Resident Evil 3. Are they going to be derivatives of the zombies that already came before it? Or is it going to be mutated into something else over time because of the radiation? Who the hell knows? So I'm really, really excited for that. That was great. The character Grace looked fantastic. I mean, even when she was walking in the third person mode, you could see like the light coming through her strands of hair. Like it was incredible. I liked how she had areas where she just had a Zippo lighter. Reminded me of, folks, help me out in the chat. What was it? Outlast? I think there was that survival horror game called Outlast. I think that was the one. And like sometimes you just had the lighter, right? And you're walking around and you're doing your thing. I thought that was absolutely incredible. So I really enjoyed that. It showed both views, by the way. Very happy about that. So at least the consumer can say, hey, I really like the first person view. I like the third person view. So it had a bit of both. And they even said you could throw it in the third person if you're more into the action adventure sort of style gameplay with the over the shoulder. I noticed that the camera's pulled a little further back. So it's not like super tight on the shoulder like RE4. It looked like it was pulled back even just maybe like a foot further back, so you actually can really see the character out there. Very reminiscent of the DLC from Resident Evil Village. So that was exciting. That was, like I said, once again, fantastic. Did not show any gunplay. Didn't show anything like that. So I think they're just showing the atmosphere and what you're expected to see. A return to horror. Although Resident Evil Village has some really, really scary parts in it. I mean, there was parts where I was doing the live stream where I screamed like a little bitch and I was terrified. So they really know how to mix it up with a little bit of action, a little bit of suspense and thriller and horror. So fantastic. I'm all for that. And but you know what? I want to know from you guys. Ion Storm, he's wondering what cameos we're going to get in Resident Evil 9. Well, he did mention they were originally going to make the game based around Leon. So now I'm starting to think maybe Leon, very much like Chris Redfield, shows up in Resident Evil Village. That's not a spoiler, by the way. It happens in literally the opening scene of the game. So, he kind of shows up sporadically throughout the game or whatever, but he's there. I think Leon may actually end up showing up as well. That's my guess. As for the ladies in the like Jill Valentine or Ada Wong or anybody like that, I'm not really 100% sure. But my guess is the fact that they talked about Leon pretty openly and they were going to base it around him. I have a feeling they're going to weave him into the story somehow. So expect to see Leon. But again, that's just my speculation. Yes, Bobby Hawk in the chat is saying how to use the camera for the night vision just to see where you were walking. Yes, very cool. I love that. Voyager 88 saying Resident Evil 9 atmosphere gave me Silent Hill vibes. It certainly did. And Daff in the chat, he's saying, yeah, Pragmata reminded me a bit of Metal Gear. A new gameplay and cyber stuff, not bad, but after just now, the puzzle, just get rid of that. And I get the Red Queen vibes of the kid. Yes. I agree. I think the puzzle aspect is something that they really didn't have to do. Again, that's just my opinion. I'm not making the damn game, but I still trust Capcom. So let's see what they say when people play the playable demo later this summer. So we're going to take it from there. But anyways, I would say overall, let's go with a 7.5 out of 10 for that showcase. It wasn't too long, except for the Monster Hunter stuff just dragged on 5 minutes too long. But I can't hurt the showcase in terms of points too much just because they went 5 minutes too long with that. We've seen other showcases where it's obviously way more egregious. Sorry, last other thing I wanted to mention, Onimusha. I know they didn't really touch on it too much here. They just sort of talked about it because they're really promoting Onimusha 2. That's for sale right now. I saw it on PlayStation for $30 or $39.99. Let me know if it should be on Xbox too. I'm not 100% sure. I never checked the Xbox store. I very rarely do check the Xbox store because when I'm on Xbox, I'm on Game Pass. So I really don't go to the store. The only time I actually go to the store is usually on PlayStation because I game share with my wife, right? So what's the point of buying a game on Xbox that no one else in my house can play, whereas she can get access to the game essentially for free, right? So let me know if it's the same price on Xbox. At $39.99, $39.99 Canadian, so probably $29.99 US dollars would be my guess. So yes, and I also understand that. Sorry, one last thing I was going to say about Resident Evil 9 is Resident Evil 9 looks like it's going to be also set in an abandoned hotel. I think that's going to be one of the major structures of the game. You know how like every game has a structure, right? A building, whatever, a center, this kind of thing. Like Resident Evil 7 was the house in Louisiana. That was the main structure. And then the game built around it. Resident Evil 2 was the police station with everything built around it. Resident Evil 8, the castle. Right. And I mean, obviously the village was there and that's a big part of it. But the castle was like the main building. I think the main building in this one is going to be an abandoned hotel. Let's see what else was there. A couple more things I was going to talk about real quick. Yes. It looks like Capcom is going into 2026 really effing strong. That is an incredible lineup for 2026. They are going to dominate in a year where you've got dominating games. So it's going to be a hell of a year. And let me tell you something, folks. Save up your dollars. Okay. Hey, do you know it's the Brook Boy? He's in the chat right now. What's up, buddy? How you doing? We're just wrapping up this talk here about the Capcom showcase. What I was going to dive into now very quickly is we've got Onimusha, we've got Resident Evil Requiem, and we've got Pragmata all coming out in 2026. They all look incredible for different reasons. Pragmata, the only thing that's bothering me right now is the puzzle thing, but we'll get back to that once I talk to some friends who play it. But then you've also got Fable. You've got Gears E-Day. You've got a new Call of Duty. You've got Grand Theft Auto 6. What the hell are we talking about here, folks? These are going to be massive games that are coming out, and we don't even know everything that Sony's got going on. Right? You never know. Could be Wolverine at the end of the year for all we know. Not 100% on that, but I mean, you know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff coming out, man. It's going to be a hell of a year. So save up your ducats, folks, because it's going to cost a pretty penny next year. And also, don't forget, a lot of these games are going to be raised to $80 US. So for anybody outside of the US, like myself, it is going to hurt bad when games start costing $125 tax in, obviously, here in Canada. But Meg, it's brutal. But either way, that's what I thought about the showcase. Let me know in the chat afterwards. I'm going to cut the stream. I'm going to take a little bit of a wee break here, and then we're going to go. But yeah, 2025 Voyager, you're right. 2025 is stacked. 2026 said, hold my beer. No shit, dude. It's going to be incredible. But either way, I'm going to cut the stream. Thank you all for the support, and to my new channel members who came in here strong. We've got Ion Storm with a new channel member, and Cyber Gunter came in with a new channel member. Welcome to the Legion of Maggots. And I'm going to take about a 10-15 minute break. Check out and keep your eyes peeled for my new link. I'm going to send it, and I'm going to be doing another short stream of me finishing Resident Evil Village. And then from there, we're going to take another short little break, and then I'm going to go directly into Death Stranding 2 for a few hours this evening. So anyways, thank you guys all for checking this out. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, become a maggot, do all those kind of things. I'll talk to y'all later. Stay magnificent.